Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As you are all aware, there is a war among others on this planet, and we have some big forces, military forces, colliding in a territory called Ukraine. Well, you might think that having United States on one side with some Western countries and on the other side the Russian Federation, there would be they all have nuclear weapons, the Russians, the Americans, some countries in NATO as well. Some people threaten, hey, we're going to do this, hey, no, we're going to do that. You might think that the leaders of these two sides might want to meet and talk about how to end this or what will be the finality of this. Well, you see, Joseph Biden doesn't want to talk with Putin, Vladimir Putin, about this. Putin is open to discuss with anybody who wants to discuss, who can make decisions, not Zelensky. But what's going on? Biden would be willing to talk with Putin, but not about the war, not about Ukraine, not about how many people die, no, not about the nuclear war possible and anything like that. He would like to talk about the Cannabis girl, that woman, basketball player, who brought illegally cannabis in Russia, knowingly, premeditated, got a contract with the Russian penitentiary for 9 years. Guess what? Biden will be willing to talk with Putin only about that issue. Not about nuclear war, not about Ukraine, not about anything else. But that is so important for us all, including the President-elect of the United States, that he might want to talk to Putin. All right, let me read you the article. You tell me what kind of world we live in. This article comes from People magazine, and it's from today, October 12, 2022. President Biden says, and I'm quoting, "I would meet with Vladimir Putin to discuss Britney's Griner's release." Remember, it's never about Griner and Wilmer or whatever the other guy's name is. Remember the other guy? And if you don't, you didn't lose anything, because it's not about him, it's about her. So whenever you hear her and another guy, being, I don't know, a Marine or something, that he was captured by something, he was working in Russia, he was caught by the Russians. No, he's okay, he can stay there. Sometimes he's mentioned, but the main prize is Miss Griner. So US President Joe Biden said he would be open to meeting with Vladimir Putin if the Russian president was willing to discuss the release of imprisoned WNBA star Britney Griner. That's a basketball player, okay? Speaking with CNN Jake Tapper Tuesday night, Biden said that the only reason he would talk with Putin at the G20 summit in Indonesia next month. The only reason. And I'm quoting this idiot. "Look, I have no intention of meeting with him. But look," second time, "if he came to meet me at the G20 and said, 'I want to talk about the release of Griner,' I would meet with him, but that would depend," Biden said. Oh, he again spoke about the possibility while addressing reporters outside of the White House on Wednesday, according to Reuters. Biden also said that there has been no movement from Putin on the possibility of a prisoner exchange with Griner and another American imprisoned in Russia, Paul Whelan. Forget about Paul. Paul is unimportant. He's a white guy. He's over there just so it doesn't draw too much attention that he's about the Cannabis girl. Okay? The thing is, why is this even a conversation? Why? Well, we know. These are the priorities of this country. A basketball player who was captured doing something illegal, entering another country and breaking that country's laws, like illegal immigrants here crossing the border. So how would you, is this the priority of this government that some of you voted for? I didn't. Did you? All right, let's see. Biden told Tapper, that he doesn't believe there is a need to speak with Putin outside of specific issues. There's no need. While alluding to the war Russia has waged against Ukraine since February. No, that's not it. He's actually brutally, I think, he's committed war crimes. So I don't see any rationale to meet with him now, he said. But he would meet for the basketball player. Now, in August, Griner was sentenced to 9 years in prison. The sentence came after she was arrested at a Russian airport in February when officials allegedly found vape cartridges containing hash oil in her luggage. Allegedly. It was already proven if she was incarcerated, sentenced, and convicted. Since then, the Biden administration's attempt to negotiate with Russia for Griner's release have been unsuccessful, including substantial offer made by U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. Really? Maybe that for them is not that important. Anyway, so this is what is with Biden, and I'm going to tell you here because Biden met with Griner. Griner's, I don't know, is that her husband or her man or girlfriend? I don't know, something like this. There are many things here that I don't want to talk about the. I think this woman is married with another woman, and I don't know exactly who's the he and who's the she. I don't even care. But this is United States, and this is it's a national treasure that the United States would talk with the criminal Vladimir Putin only about that, nothing else. I don't know, my friends. If that shows what kind of country this is, if that doesn't show what kind of country it is, I don't know what shows. I don't know what to say. It's just, I mean, I know what to say, but if you know what I mean, it's just. When I read that title, I was not in shock, but I felt like first like throwing up, and very angry about it, because there's so many other issues. Let's put how should I put it? Let's put Ukraine to the side. Inflation, oil, economy, and he is talking about Griner, and he met the family of Griner, and he had time. The leader of the free world spoke with husband. I don't know. I'm honest. I don't know exactly. It's her husband or her. He's the husband. Something. Anyway, so spoke with them and promised them, and everybody was touched. And remember, Griner was not very. How should I put it? Very nice talking about this country. Just look at her tweets, and not only some commentaries. It doesn't matter. We can always, criticize and see defects, and we can come with solutions. But this is President Biden's main concern, and he would talk with Putin only about it. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, that's the top of his agenda. In G20, he and Putin. That's it. That's the only connection they might have. One person, one basketball player, United States of America. I don't care. She played for the United States in the Olympics, and she was very good, very good woman player. But that's about it. That doesn't show character. On the contrary, the fact that you try to smuggle drugs in another country doesn't show character. Premeditated, because she hid it. What else? I don't even know what to say. She's a normal human being, very talented basketball player, but that's about it. A country's priorities as a human being priority tells you a lot about that person, that character, what that person is. This is the U.S. priority, Griner. That much that this guy has to meet the criminal, but nothing else. We're in bad shape, my friends. We're in bad shape. But what can we do? Go and vote. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong. Stay smart. look for the truth and be just.